It's been really cold for us last night. I saw an aurora, which we never see. It was amazing. What the hell? I've never seen an aurora before.
Trail me.
It started to sound like some like world-ending prophecy happening.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Oh. A little sneaky old man, huh? Just a little sneaky old man, huh? What? Studies of demons lesser and forgotten. The yellow pages of this thick tome are peppered with notes. A gilded tassel marks the following fragments. The source Sitherd, who once ruled the icy abyssal wasteland of Jumrivak, is the most curious one. Demon lords often choose or reshape their realms to suit their looks and tastes, and Sitherd, the frozen lord of the undead, was no exception. One may imagine what his realm looked like. Boundless, snowy plains, razor-sharp icy ridges, frozen bones of the dead piled in mounds, and vicious winds scouring the very flesh of the bones of the living. He held Jumrimak firmly in a three-fingered claw until another demon, Hotshiksh, began to look at his domain with envy. Naturally egocentric and competitive, demons gain their supernatural strength by feasting on each other, and one who has consumed enough of their care may become a nascent demon lord. These creatures are capable of challenging any sovereign master of the abyss, but they are yet to attain their own titles. Hotshiksh was once one such fledgling when he challenged Sithud and overcame him, despite the considerable power imbalance. We can only assume that there was another factor that tipped the scales in the young demon's favor, but the details of the battle remained shrouded in darkness. Perhaps Kochi had a secret weapon of some kind, or perhaps Sithud was vulnerable and unable to put up a good fight for some reason. We can hope that future generations of aspiring demonologists will unveil this mystery. And so Kochich took Sithud's castle and ruled over Jumribak to this day. And what of Sithud himself? For a long time he was presumed dead, his soul slumbering eternally in the Rift of Repose, a remote and hidden corner of the abyss where defeated demon lords go after their body's demise. However, recent findings indicate that Sithud only lost his rank and not his life. This is the only known case of so-called demotion of a fully fledged demon lord to the lower rank of a nascent one. He is without a doubt still hiding from the deathless frost somewhere in the mountains of Jumrimbak, slowly regaining his strength and gathering his resources for a rematch. Like the Angel. Yeah, the world-ending Aurora, yeah. I didn't learn anything from reading that book, interesting.
This way!
Oh! Uh-oh.
Run them through!
I can't target that one. They're behind us.
It's you or me! My mission has ended in failure.
The hell? I can't like do anything to this guy up here. Bro, what is happening here? It was bugged.
Attack commence.
The guy didn't count as having stood up for some reason. That's strange. Very, very, very cringe, I think. I feel like to say my people, I have to grease my people.
Out of my way!
Kabova?
Die!
Better. That was weird. It was like the dude didn't count as a real enemy, but he was still killing my people.
No holding back.
A negligible obstacle.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
The road awaits.
No, what?
Agreed.
Don't. Why walk on the grease? You guys can go stand anywhere you like. What is happening here? What is this? What is this?
Battles await.
Just don't walk on the
Our
grease.
duty calls.
Ooh, lesser bolster meta magic rod.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Got triggered.
Pay attention.
Oh my god.
I serve the Crusades, strange as it sounds. I managed. Using clever tactics now.
Trying to see where this goes. Is this where we're supposed to go? Oh. Ah. Nope.
This way.
Nope.
Agreed. It's done.
I wonder if anyone that plays this game actually like regularly uses stealth for anything useful. He has to use a tower shield, so the shield is nothing for us. I'm guessing that's where you burn the body if you get to if you choose that hallway? Question mark? Matare.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Who's there? Ah, it's you. The old man who convinced the chief to listen to you is giving you a perplexed look. The locals don't come here, you really shouldn't either. Better go back, nothing good can be found here. Who are you? Akshan is... Akshan's the name. And... Breaker looks into the old man's eyes, but the old man seems to have decided that his name will suffice. You're not just some regular old man if you're comfortable walking around ancient ruins filled with monsters. And the chief listens to you, so what's going on? You're correct, young man. I have my secrets, and I have absolutely no intention of divulging them to you. Let's just say I'm old, and I know things. The chief listens to my counsel, and the ruins... There are many secret passages here. I have no reason to fear the monsters. What are you doing here? Wouldn't you like to know? Well, there's no harm in telling you, I suppose. You know that there's a dragon in this woods. Of course you do. You arrived just in time to see this show about how he helped found the village. We used to be at odds, and now there's a kind of truce, but the dragons are fickle. What if he decides to attack the people again? Fortunately, dragons are also very greedy, so I'm placating him little by little. The old man shows you a handful of dirty gold coins. Many treasures can be found in the ruins of the city if you don't mind getting your hands dirty. You've no use for them, and the dragon loves shiny things. I bring everything I find. Here to him, I think a kind of tribute. We are looking for a creature with natural powers, somehow connected to ice. Go on, look away, I won't be stopping you. Aren't you afraid of the dragon? Of course I'm afraid. He's big. He could swallow me in one bite, but he's never touched me. He likes presents, it seems. You, however, should steer clear of him. The dragon's lair is in these ruins. That's right, I'm telling you, keep clear if you don't want to get eaten by the worm. Observation. Dragon lairs are usually full of treasure. Oh, you naive girl, a word of advice. You want to live a long life like me, then think less about other people's treasure and more about giant teeth. You have to go. No, that's all wrong. In the house of the cold wind rising from the depths of your soul fills your mind. You must kill him. Kill! Kill! You take a deep breath, exhale. Ooh. Ooh. And the icy tempest in your heart subsides. There's no need for blood, so at least for now. I'll kill him. No! Wait, I actually failed so hard that it jammed? Wait, can you actually succeed on this one? I have to reload and then I have to succeed at the will check again. Ooh. I should have saved before.
This way.
Nice.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Damn it.
Wait, so my result was a 33 and that lock is jammed.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
What is this DLC called again? The Lore of Nothing? Aw.
This way.
I don't know where the Karok do this. Why are they so negative? The bumpkins will see the path to their doom.
Wherever
I
my
just wanna
legs carry
fight
me.
a dragon. That's what I want. Oh! I probably want to load this because my people are so far behind.
I crave for adventure. Wherever my legs carry me.
Somewhere I belong. But look at that, we agreed like heroes, and they wanted to drive us away at first. When the roots disappeared and opened the way to Karok, I knew you'd been successful. You should have heard a cry of relief. It's not over yet, though. Our path to freedom won't be easy. Our best rangers have scouted Karok's den to gather information. It's even more terrifying than the legends would have you believe, and time seems not to have diminished its power at all. What's the point? Your scouts could have died. What will happen when Karok is dead? First, I'll dance on his putrid corpse. But that is not what you're asking. When Karok is dead, his roots will vanish, and the road out of Storasta will finally be open. Almost voice trembles on the last words. We have old maps. We will go to our people. You think we can take out Karok? I do not know. By Omade, we will prevail. If not, well, then we should die as crusaders, not as woodland savages. Oval looks at his people confidently. This is our first chance in 100 years to get out of these woods. Might be our last. What do you say, warriors? Shall we fight or shall we cower? The tribesmen answer sheep with a war cry and raise their arms. That's the spirit. You're worthy of your ancestors. Thank you for your kind words. Now let me show you another ally. A massive dragon moves gently, trying not to clip the hot the people with his tail and powerful limbs. It looks at the chieftain from above. You wish to go battle with the outsiders and take the people with you? That's madness, chief. It'll be a massacre. Your people will die and their blood will be on your hands. Then come with us, you cowardly lizard. Our ancestors took care of you. Now repay their descendants for their kindness. I have protected this village for 100 years. My debt has long been paid. Dying for you mortals is not the oath I've taken. Coward! Oval's face shows disdain. No matter, we will do without him. You can talk to the lizard, but I know his answer already. He does not care, and he will not join us for the final battle. The one tie that bound him to us is his own scaly hide. What's the point? It's a dragon. It's a coward. Oval spits on the ground. I use this lizard. When should we strike? Okay. You approach the dragon, one would assume a fire-breathing creature would emit heat instead of feeling cold. Can you feel that? A very unpleasant chill. I was imagining things. Bad sign if you ask me. Hello, little coin. You've rolled from beyond the woods, then right into my talons, have you? The dragon watches you and your companions with great interest. What do you need? Why don't you help us in battle? You're a big lad. We could use your help in the coming battle. The answer is quite simple. Can't you work it out without my help? I don't want to die. The dragon gazes into your eyes. Dragons live for a long time. To you mortals, we're practically immortal. Maybe you'll kill Karok and bring freedom to the tribe. Very noble. You will die, and if the humans follow you, so will they. And your deal with the chief will mean nothing. Dead men need no freedom. I will not help those fools kill themselves. That's why I'm leaving. You don't believe you'll win? Ah, my little coin. How mortal of you to say that. This isn't a question of belief. 100 years ago, chances forced me to fight on the side of the Crusaders. The best of their kind. They were men and women tempered like the finest steel, and did we win? No. We barely made it out alive. 100 years have passed. The situation might have changed. Dragons become more powerful with age. That is a scientific fact. What if Karok is less of a threat to you now? The dragon chuckles, whistle smoke rising from his nostrils. You might be right, my talking treasure. I will not put the theory to test, however. Can we talk about you? Seeing as this is your last chance, ask away. After all, why not? How did you get here? Crusaders chased me into this blighted forest, ancestors of the villagers. I was young, reckless. I wanted to fight. My wings was damaged in the first battle, and they gave me a real chase. How did you end up protecting this village? An old oath. The dragon spits out the words. I fled the battlefield right into this damned forest. A group of crusaders pursued me. We clashed, and our fight attracted Karok's attention. The master of the wood had already gone mad, and he didn't want any new tenants in his domain. He unleashed his wrath upon us. We'd all be dead if I hadn't banded together, and that's how it's been ever since. Faith. Demons take it. If it weren't for my damaged wing, I'd have left those fools to the local flora long ago. You have a different disguise. To be a dragon expert, my curious coin. Of course I have another less magnificent form. We might even have talked back there in the village, who knows? Oh, okay. Okay. Does anyone in the village know about your mortal form? Not a single soul. I like to wander around, as they say, incognito. So you enjoy being among people in disguise? Enjoy it? A dragon isn't motivated by enjoyment, but by curiosity. I found it interesting to listen to their talks and songs by the fire, their old wives' tales. Come to think of it, these little mortals are most curious creatures. I think Silith's soul shard is inside you. The dragon looks at you steadily. I have no idea what you're talking about, little coin. Does the name Sitherd mean anything to you? After work, have a good rest of the stream. Bye, Cuddly. Sitherd sounds familiar. It's a name, yes. I've heard it before, but where? You have visions. Well, you know, like walking dreams. Sometimes it comes over me. Ice, freezing cold, snow, and old bones. Send you shivers. The dragon closes his eyes. What a good name, walking dreams. I call them ice memories. They're not mine, yet I see them sometimes. How do you know? Have you witnessed them as well? Is the ice wall you're doing? Correct, the ice keeps Karok's servants away. So you're a red dragon, not a white one. What's with the ice then? Strange, no? The dragon's voice is pensive. It happened a long time ago, before I was stuck here. As a young dragon, I once ate a frost giant. He was putrid and gritty. I became so ill I thought it would be the end of me. And that when I recovered, my fire turned to frost. The giant must have been cursed, or was it something else? I know what's wrong with you. And what's that? The thing inside you, it's a soul shard of the demon lord Sitherd. The frost giant must have been his servant. And it so happens that the shard is the reason we're here. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind getting rid of it. I miss my flame and I've grown tired of this vile vision, but will I be able to protect the village and myself without the shard? Sitherd's soul shard can't be released while you're alive. That's how it is, little coin. We would have to fight then. Let's leave it for later. First deal with Karok, and then, if you survive, come to me. Agreed? Your vision darkens, and an icy wind howls in your ears. He must be killed. Take the shard now! Oof. You take a deep breath, exhale, the icy temperature in your heart subsides. Very well, we'll deal with it later. Yep. I don't know what you would have found if you opened the door there then. Just treasures? Ready to fight Karok. Oval looks at his people, then raises his clenched fist. Karok, we're coming for you. Onwards, Crusaders. Let's claim our freedom. In the very heart of this mountain forest, stay vigilant. Karok is nearby. I didn't fail any quests there, did I? Oh. Obtain omnipotence.
None shall escape. Attack! Die!
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
A negligible obstacle.
You're not a threat, you're a popsicle.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Aim carefully. Let's hear you cry.
It's you or me.
Don't expect a flowery lament.
Wait, one of them bounced onto this guy? What just happened? What? What just happened? I was shooting this guy with magic missile and it randomly hit this suit for 8 damage? That must be some other item or something, some other effect.
May I see your entrails, please?
Mission or recommending is possible with maximum hit points. Ooh, okay, tempting, tempting. I feel like my stuff is better though.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards! I see blood. Blood!
Oh, see.
You're going down!
Oh my god. What the hell is this?
Run them through!
I'll gut you!
Okay, dragon came to save us. Damn, real cutscene.
Let's shred them!
Okay, so now we're up and running again. I'm not even controlling my own character. The hell? So, something there is not right. What the hell?
Out of my way!
It's you or me!
Let the attack commence!
Alright, this skin is to kill him. Oh, he's immune.
Die!
You're going down!
Die! Die! Die!
Nice, good damage. Oh no, the tribe chief. Oh no, the great dragon. The dragon takes his human form with great difficulty. He does it for the last time. His wounds are too grave. The survivors gather around him trying to touch the dying creatures that he doesn't feel alone in his final moments. Your wing, it's been healed all this time. The chief is flabbergasted. All these years you were by our side of your own accord. Foolish noble lizard. Live your new life with honor, filthy human, my friend. You could have saved yourself. Thank you for your help, noble dragon. I didn't want to help or to die. It is what it is. Let's not dwell on it. Why is this dragon being sort of tsundere? Just as the taint of the abyss has changed Karok, so has the time in this village changed me. The icing in me is a trifle compared to the different kind of poison that penetrates my heart, love. I came to these people. They are my greatest treasure, and the dragons protect their treasure to the end. I ask you for a coup de grace, little coin. I'm ready to go now. A wisp of smoke rises from the dragon's dead body, then the ice shard emerges from its scales. A dreadful thing, so who will take it? Let me take this abomination, you two are already burdened enough. I will take it. Warning, you already have 3 shards, another one would be fatal, don't be greedy. Wait, I can't? No. Okay. I mean, I don't know if Cedric counts as having a shard already. He should, right? So I'll give this one to Raycard, I guess. Alright then. Raycard clenches his teeth and palms the shard. He winces and mutters obscenities through clenched teeth. Let's go to the tavern. I need to wash down this down with a glass or two of something. The harder the better. 1.4% of players have this achievement. Dragon tree, quarter staff.
Trail me.
6 times per day, the wearer of this ring of protection plus 2 can use it to cast the cold lightning spell as a 15th level druid. Oh. Oh, but that's nerf. That was pretty decent. This DLC has felt like a pretty good step up compared to the other stuff they've done. I don't know if they like started to take some strides in this DLC specifically towards actually
This way.
improving the quality of their games. Because I mean they've had cutscenes in this, like a decent amount of them too, which you haven't really seen in the base game like at all essentially. Also feels like they've, instead of having like a bajillion areas to go to and stuff, they just had
Wherever my legs carry me.
Hear ye, Carrick is dead, we are free. You made it, what are the chances? Thank you, we will never forget your heroism. Oh, we're wonderful to stay here and celebrate our victory, but alas, there's no time, we must press on. This goes well, farewell, may the gods guide you. I wonder if I'll see this in the regular playthrough.
Forwards!
Let's see if the
Road calls me.
harp is up
I'll
something
take the
too.
bait.
So I literally can't take all the shards. That sucks. My entire plan is completely foiled now.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Ahoy, Logan? Ahoy? Ahoy, Logan? Ahoy? It's level 9 now. You helped yourself to the dragon sword.
This way.
I'll just run everyone around the room to make sure there's no hidden goodies anywhere.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, where this? Can this plus 3 change against our plus 4 primordial against attacks of non-living creatures. Okay. I'll introduce my movement. We have a trident. Carrick's Thorn. This thorn can be wielded as a plus 2 destructive dagger. Whenever the wielder rolls a natural 20 on an attack roll, there's a dagger if the wielder is a rogue or a slayer of 7th level or higher, or an assassin of any level, they inflict a negative level on the target. Damn. Interesting. So definitely not getting all the shards today, but I think we finished. I think unless something crazy happens at the end, we finish this DLC next time.
Backwards!
That's only 3 sessions for a DLC, not bad. I feel like that Angel Visa is gonna be Sither or something. And the Hog is like the new master trying to chase them down. Or it's like the herald of his new master.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay. Damage reduction. Is dealt damage from a weapon on or natural attack at 3 level, okay. Boop and a boop. Burst the barrier. Oh, we'll already had that. Boop and a boop. Combat mobility. Greater shield focus. Oh, nice. Advanced talent. When a character inflicts a penalty against a target using the ability to injure fit, they can take 2 penalties to inflict. Or you can never be subject to more than 2 penalties at a time, and effectively heals damage. Okay. When a character is down, that damage. What about that? Character can make attack opportunities against the opponent who has been struck for damage in the melee by another character. This attack counts as also 2 points of dexterity damage. Okay, that's not bad, I don't think. A rogue with its talent can make a tricky eerie shaking place of combat maneuver check when attempting to disarm an opponent. Okay, that sounds pretty powerful. I think I'll just go for double debilitation. Sounds good.
We must act.
I'll do disorienting entry, I guess. Hello, Mr. Tenderloin? The hell are you gonna eat me? What's up, Bottas? Welcome to the video game broadcast. We need damage and range weapon from the bow, crossbow storm fighter, split into the number of fragments equal to 1 plus your number of shards. Each fragment deals damage to feet. Round if the is level, your number of shards then is place. I'll do this. I'll do freezing shot. One totem is very good, by the way, but I'm at the start still, so kind of early to say. Yeah, I was watching for a little bit yesterday, but I decided I didn't want to be spoiled, so I just tuned out. It looked really interesting, though. I mean, I still think Stasis is a really, really good game, so I'm not surprised that they managed to keep it up. It feels like Stasis, but like a sequel. Crazy. Whoa. It was just, I thought Cradle was like pretty mediocre. I think Cradle's the first one, right? So I was a little bit worried after that, but it's good to see that they seem to have managed to keep it together with that one at least. I can mention a simple game mechanic that fixes my biggest issue in the first game. No, go for it. I'll just say that you ruined my entire playthrough. And anyway, I can't believe Mortis ruined my entire playthrough. Your weapon still plus an damage or treat as magical versus for every friend. This is pretty good. Oh, I like this. Arcane Strike. I'll do Rapid Shot. The first one I got stuck a little simple because I missed like a box I couldn't activate, and both of them you can ping every interactable. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a huge feature for games like that. It's kind of one of those like it can be cool sometimes when games don't have that feature to be like to figure out something to click on. But usually you just end up doing this, right? You just end up dragging the cursor across the entire screen, like, okay, is there anything here I can interact with? And then eventually you get here and there's like a tiny little like this little tiny little outline on like a panel or something. It's like, oh, of course. I'll go for mirror image. I think mirror image is a good color, probably. My first 4th level spell. That things don't make it a lot more enjoyable. I agree. I think that's a good feature to having games like that. I always miss buttons that allow you to see interactable stuff. They have a button for that in this game too, which is really, really nice. I don't know what to pick here. I don't know like what's a good spell to have. Shout, let it all out. I'll just pick Dimension Door, just in case. Oh, we get to pick 2. I'm not sure what I want here. I feel like a lot of this is not that interesting. I'll do this. No, that's bad. Ugh. Old monster, sure. Now when you get stuck in a puzzle, you can rest easy knowing it's 100% because you're stuck at puzzles instead of missing an interactable. Yeah. I mean, that is a really big deal. That is super convenient. I'll do Greater Spell Focus, I guess. I got stuck on for an hour in Stacy because I missed a door I could walk through because it was the very bottom left of the screen. I felt so goddamn dumb. And that's the type of thing where you get stuck and it's not even like a relief. Sometimes when you sometimes you can get stuck in a puzzle and when you figure it out, it's like it feels good. You're like, oh dude, I figured it out. But when it's something really stupid, it just feels like, okay, I just threw away my time here for no reason now.
We can't just sit here doing nothing.
Well, we could actually do exactly that. Now, if you think about it for a second. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm right here,
that's nice.
where you left me.
I've been meaning to play a game for a while. It's just one of those. It's just another one of those games where it's like, who has time? Well, who has time to play games nowadays, right? Who the hell has time for video games in 2024?
Magritium Turinos.
Another shard for our trouble. Rekar frowns. It feels like the curse of the abyss is closing around us. I feel it too, but our freedom draws near. The sooner we gather the shards, the sooner we'll be rid of all of them. What do you think will happen to the villagers? They're tough. Now that the Karok is gone, they should be able to break out of this place. They are still in the middle of the world wound, amidst monsters and wastelands. However, I agree that their chances are above average. I left my maps and compass with them. This should raise their chances of survival by 5 to 10%. Nice. Thanks for thinking, Penta. That never occurred to me. Glad you're here. Yes, you're definitely lucky to have me. I did not expect a dragon to be the shard bearer. This dragon was indeed an extraordinary individual. The nature of red dragons inclines them towards evil, and very few among them manage to resist it. A red dragon sacrificing themselves for the sake of humans must be one of the rarest cases of draconology, perhaps even unique. Yeah, and the shard should also be inclining its bearer towards evil, shouldn't it? Wonder how the dragon managed to swim against two currents at once. I might have an idea. Sindri puts his palm against his eye. The shard is a very unnatural thing. It makes one go all topsy-turvy. Maybe it was pulling the dragon towards evil, but not the kind his dragon nature would embrace. Fire and ice, you know? Fair enough. We know how the shard affects humans, but dragons are not humans. They're strange magical creatures. It could be that even Sithud himself didn't know what would happen if the shard ended up with one. That may be true. Two evil forces were fighting inside it, each the opposite of the other, and while they were fighting, the dragon could look around with its own eyes and make a choice, and against all odds, he chose love. Don't understand what the Fae are doing in this forest. Well, that's the Fae. No one understands them, really. Henry smiles and shrugs. No one ever expects them, and lo and behold, some things we can understand. Long before the world wound, Sarkoris was known to be a place where the veil between the worlds was especially thin. This is true not only for the Abyss, but also the First World. These Fae were unfortunate enough to be here when Karok sealed the forest off. Your shard will be mine. Alan is back because Rykart said he wanted to go back, so let's just see if he has any new dialogue, otherwise we'll just
Wherever
head.
my legs carry me.
We can sell as well, I guess. Hey! Runs Rykart without looking up. He is painstakingly cleaning a burned out old pipe, scraping off the black soot stuck to it. A sudden movement, and the pipe cracks with a crunch. Grinding his teeth, he flings it to the floor. Damn it all! Everything's falling apart, either we're cursed by the gods, or just naturally unlucky. Rykart rubs his bristly chin with exasperation. Alright, let's keep it together. We're in a way over our heads, yes, but we'll get through this, somehow. What do you think of our expedition? Not much of an expedition, that's too good of a word for this mess. Rykart shrugs. We got pulled into an ugly story. It'll be a miracle if you make it out alive. What else is there to say? You don't believe we'll win? Now what I believe, that's my business. Beliefs don't win fights, this does. Rykart shows his tightly clenched fist. Don't fret, I won't let you down. Has it ever crossed your mind that we could just drop everything and run away? I think we already talked to him about himself, right? What do you think about the shards of Sithud's soul? I don't think you should have taken so many shards. It wasn't noticeable at first, but I see it now. They're changing you. Hope you'll have the strength to keep resisting their influence. Right to the end. I don't want to see what happens to you if you fall under Sithud's control. What do you think of our squad? I don't. Here right now. Abua Gargala! Ay Hanane! I feel like if I can afford this, I should buy them just to get a better will save. Unironically. Hey, Gabura Gargala! I have no one that's gonna wield this in melee, so might as well sell it, I guess. Even though it seems like a really good item. A scroll of cloud kill, might. I got one scroll raised dead, in case. Hello? I guess I should exhaust the dialogue with them, just in case. About yourself. Not sure what there's to tell. Alright, ask away. Where are you from? Right here, from Canabras. I never met my father. My mother was a drunkard, so I grew up on the streets. It's a common story. Half the city has one like it. Rekar turns to spit on the floor, but swallows after noting the tavern keeper's glare. I would have ended as usual on the gallows, or maybe in a ditch with a hole in my side, if I hadn't joined up with the paladins. How do you end up in the Eagle's Watch? Thanks to Nevia, she's run the streets too, so she knows what it's like. You don't believe what kind of spy network you can build with the impoverished drunkards, petty crooks, barefoot children. But you know how to approach them and aren't afraid to get your hands dirty, of course. That kind of crowd isn't exactly eager to work for paladins. I myself turned my nose up at them for a very long time. I dreamed of a career with the tieflings. Perhaps I would have risen through the ranks to authority. Also, as one just like me, only younger and bolder, could slit my throat. Anivia pulled me out of the viper's nest and showed me what those do-gooders were fighting against. Cults with sickening rituals, human sacrifices, cannibalism, and all of this in our very own city, on the same streets we were fighting each other over a copper coin. The higher-ups among the tieflings knew about it, and they couldn't care less. Let the city go up in flames, they'll just find another one. Rekard shakes his head with an expression of disgust on his face. The thing is, I don't have any other city. That's why I said screw the tieflings and started helping Anivia cleanse the city of that demonic rot. We caught a lot of cultists, but sadly, we didn't get them all. You defended the city despite how tieflings are treated here? Well, you know... Oh, that was the Kiri voice again. Well, you know... Rekard grimaces. Yes, the people here treat tieflings like dung, but it's not as if they treat each other any better, or outsiders for that matter. Most mortals are bastards like that, and so what? Should we just leave them as food for the demons? No matter how much of a scumbag the average citizen might be, they're still far cry from the beasts of the abyss. What will you do once the war is over? Do you think we'll live to see a victory? Rekard chuckles. You sure are an optimist. Let's win first and dream later. What do you think of Sendry? An irresponsible clown fantasizing about great deeds. Every time he starts babbling about the heroic crusaders, I have to fight the urge to stuff that hat in his mouth. Rekard sighs. Alright, I'll give him some credit. He's not bad in the fight. Let him cast his spells. Just keep him as far as possible from any decision making. What do you think of Penta? She's good, clear head, stands her ground in the fight. It's just a shame she doesn't know how to hold her tongue. Trying to be clever for no reason, telling her sarcastic jokes as if to say, a lot of you are morons, I'm the only smart one. But, you know, even that is less annoying than Sendry's constant yapping. What do you think of me? If we hadn't met in the theater, I think we'd still be there, decorating the walls with our entrails. After everything we've been through, let's put it this way. I'm not much of a believer in friendship and that kind of sappy nonsense. I've never had a more reliable companion than you. Okay.
Trail me.
I think next time we'll talk to Sandry and then we'll head to the day 45 ending save. I think it would be optimistic to say that next time we might be able to finish the DLC and actually play the base game, but we have only one shard left to gather, and then whatever comes after that, which might be a huge, long, insane dungeon, or might just be like an area. But regardless, we should probably be able to finish this DLC next time at least, would be my guess. So far, this DLC has been pretty good, I think. Not a super big fan of the class combinations slash side characters. Like I like the actual NPCs. Those are great. Those are like super good. Sendry, Rekard, and Penta. Those are great. But having two random characters in the party doesn't feel particularly good. But you know, that's a small gripe. I like that overall, regardless of that though. So next time I'll probably get that last shard. I guess I can't put it inside my own body, so I'll just give it to Penta so everyone has one shard each, and then we'll see what we do from there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you are a fantastic day today. I enjoyed myself. I'll be back tomorrow with more Wrath of the Righteous. Finish up the DLC probably. Maybe jumping into a little bit of the base game. We'll see what happens. See you? No. Actually, I will see you. The hell? Dalmotis. If you're new, feel free to stream another Discord, all good stuff. We'll head over to Soppy. See me. What? No. See you. And I have a little baldy emotes, I just realized. When I just ball. This little ball. Here's your messages. Boop and a boop. Oh man. Oh, once this DLC is over, we have only base game until we're done, I believe. And I think there's one DLC after the base game too. So my favorite build emote. Whoa! Thanks for the stream. No. Thank you for the stream, Dualius. I mean, let's not forget for a second here that Dualius is responsible for this entire 250+ hour journey. So I mean, we should all thank Dualius for this. This integrated DLC is still we have one Midnight Isles thing left, but I don't think that should take too long. That's probably like a 2-stream endeavor. So. Oh man, I can't believe this game is so long. Insane, dude. But hey, I wanted to play it. We were getting it out of the way. I'm enjoying it still, so that's where we're at. Not just that, what the hell? Love you all. Appreciate you all. Keep farting fast. See you guys around. Have a good time. Bye-bye. The dance. Macabre.